Okay. So, FYI, let's read this now. It's a huge message. I'm going to read it. I'm going to do a quick response. Phil, I was just watching your old Quiplash video. That's the funniest shit ever, and I'm sure a lot of the fans and trolls alike would kill to see you play that on stream again. Maybe you can make it a membership goal in the future, because I notice most membership goals are hit just because one person ends up gifting a lot of subs. For something like this, a lot more people would buy subs on their own or possibly continue to sub, because these people would actually be willing to spend money and not actually people who are just lucky enough to get the membership. And yes, obviously there would be a lot of trolls paying who would say stupid and offensive stuff, but I think as long as you condemn what they're saying, you wouldn't get taken down. Your video would maybe just be demonetized for what they're saying. Because YouTube isn't nearly as sensitive as Twitch. I'm referring to the Aspen Gold situation. Just a suggestion, you don't have to address this on today's stream, but I would appreciate it if you do, or at least say something to tell me that you and I, and then he typed so many characters that it actually cut off. It's pretty difficult to type too many characters that PayPal cuts you off, but they did. Okay. I will address this as briefly as possible. I appreciate the suggestion, but you have to understand that one thing that I've learned over the years, all right, is that when you provide an avenue for people to be toxic and to troll, all right, basically, you will get that. You're basically inviting that behavior, all right? And if anything, in the year and a half that I've been a full-time content creator once again on YouTube, when I came back to DSP Gaming from Twitch, we have done a concerted effort here to try to make it that the content here is controlled. It is what I want to put out. It is not taken over by any set group of trying to derail shit or whatever. Not to say that that doesn't happen when I get, I take the bait and I fall for shit and I talk about dumb stuff, right? But in general, the content here remains kind of drama-free, remains way less toxic than the shit that I used to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't invite that behavior. There's a reason why I don't do public lobbies with people in modern multiplayer games. That invites the toxic behavior, right? The moment, if I tried to open up a lobby in Call of Duty, you'd have people coming in there on the mic being disgusting. You'd have people coming in with names that are racist and names that are sexual, disgusting shit, names that are personally insulting. They do it on purpose. Like you're enabling those people to have a voice and get attention, right? If you haven't noticed, not doing that shit, I've been fine. It's not like I need to feed that audience to retain support. I hate to say it, there are some content creators out there that have kind of gotten so swarmed in the toilet of toxicity around them that they use that as a way to capitalize and try to make bank on it, and I'm not one of them. If you haven't noticed, I'm not trying to create, let's feed the trolls. Let's do a whole troll thing today. Let's have the trolls pay to do things on my streams and shit. I don't do that. Okay? I just don't. I feel like that would very much lessen the quality of content here on DSP Gaming. All on the reason I'm just making a buck. All right? I'm not here to just make a buck. I'm here to put out meaningful content for you guys. All right? And you guys have told me that other content creators force people to pay them to play in a game, force people, or they purposely do a stream where they let the trolls in and then they make money on it and stuff like that. I don't care. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to enable that kind of behavior. When you do that, essentially what you're doing is you're condoning it. You're saying, oh, that's fine. As long as I personally benefit from it, I don't care about that kind of behavior. I do. I don't want that kind of toxic behavior on this channel. When I was playing Quiplash years ago, I didn't really understand what the game was at first. When I played it, my God, you guys saw the insanely nasty stuff that was said. Once I've done it once or twice, why in the holy hell would I then say, let's do it again? Oh, because you'll have more people become paid members of your channel. And so I make a few more bucks and people are insanely disgusting and toxic. No, you don't enable bad behavior just to make some money. No, I'm not going to put out that shit. I'm just not. I appreciate your suggestion. You're looking out for my best interests. I get that. You're basically saying, hey, Phil, it would be great if maybe you could get some more members on your channel. People would definitely become members to see this kind of toxic content. I don't care. I don't want to have toxic content on DSP Gaming. That's not what I do. They want to do that content, they could go do it on their own restreams. They could do it in their own circle jerking channels out there. You know some of them, right? You guys have told me about some of the names of them. I couldn't believe someone came on my chat the other day and they said, someone's name is actually Doody. He makes a content, his name is Doody. His name is actually Doody on YouTube. Okay. At least you're properly descriptive of yourself. I really thought people were fucking with me. And then I looked it up. I was like, oh my God, the guy's actually Doody. Wow. I mean, that really shows the level of intelligence of these people, doesn't it? He named himself after fecal matter. Good for you. Anyway, no, I'm not doing the toxic content, okay? Let them do it on their own shit and keep it over there and keep it off of DSP Gaming. Let's continue. All right.